Okay, just like the title suggests, this is about making any dominant 7 chord anywhere on the neck in any inversion. And what you're going to do is you're going to use a diminished 7 chord to create these dominant 7 chord voicings. So you'll need to know this diminished 7 voicing, right? Probably heard it a million times in blues. How it moves in minor thirds. There's a very interesting property with this chord, and that is that if you take any one of these 4 notes and lower it by a half step, that note becomes the root of a dominant 7 chord with a root, 3rd, 5th, and 5/7. Let's say that I pick this note right here, the E. And let's say I go down a half step. Now I have an E flat 7. What if I did it to this string right here? What is this? This is a B flat. Let's say that I drop it down a half step to an A. We get an A7. And it's got a root, 3rd, 5th, and 5/7. Let's say I take this note, which is a C sharp, and drop it down to C. And these are all easy voicings to play. They're not no crazy stretches here or anything. You have a C7, but it has a 5th in it. All these have 5ths in them. Let's say that we drop the bottom note, the G, down to F sharp. Now I have an F sharp dominant 7. Okay. Here's the interesting part. You move this up a minor 3rd or 3 frets. And the same thing happens again. You have the same 4 notes. You got your A there. Here you got your E flat. There's your E flat. Here, drop that down. That's your C. Drop this one down a half fret, and you get an F sharp. But to move it up another minor 3rd, you got the same 4 notes again, but just in another inversion. So you apply the same principle there, you go up here, you apply the same principle there, then you start all over again. So this gives you, any one of these 4 notes can become a dominant 7 chord, and as you move it in minor 3rds, it goes into another inversion. It's his next inversion. But more often what you'll want to do is you'll want to say, I need an A7. I mean, where can I play 4 A7s? Right? All 4 A7s that are playable on this top string set. So you have to figure out where are the A's. You got an A there, A there, you got an A there, you got an A there. Okay, so you just wrap this diminished 7 chord around it so that this note is a half step above it, and lower it down. There's your A7 with a root on the top. As far as this next A is concerned, which is here, lower it down a half step. There's your next A7 with a root on the 2nd string. Let's say that you want the root on the 3rd string. Drop this note here. Let's say that you want the root on the 4th string. there are your 4 A7s. You know that you've got an A here. And so that means that if you move it down a minor third, there will be an A, a half step below one of these 4 notes. There has to be. And it happens to be right there. Let's go back. That means there has to be an A nearby, a half step below one of these notes. There it is right there. Move it up here, there has to be an A, a half step below one of these notes. There it is right there. So that is the functional aspect of creating a dominant 7 chord with on the top string set, strings 1, 2, 3, and 4, with using the diminished 7 as a basis, and it will create a root 3rd, 5th, and flat 7, and the root 1st, 2nd inversion, and 3rd inversion, and all inversions. And if you're interested in knowing the theory behind that, which is solid theory behind it, there's a reason it does what it does. I can make a video on that. And if you're interested in seeing how it works on other string sets, like the middle string sets, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the bottom string sets, there are voicings for those also, and they're easy to play. That's the cool part. On none of these do you need to stretch more than 1 fret. You know, they're all very compact and easy to play. So that is how you can create any dominant 7 chord in any inversion on the top string set. And like I say, I can expound on that if anybody has any interest in it.